Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our Monday Night Teen Zoom. Today is September 23rd?
Yep, Monday, September 23rd.
Yes, it's been 2 weeks since convention. We are back and excited as everything. So many wonderful things happened at convention. We have so much stuff to go over. Of course, we're not going to be able to do it all tonight. We will be going over the tricks and the rewards and all of the things that you can win and how to do it. We're going to do that next Monday on the call, but just start enrolling, okay? Because everybody needs to win these trips. And we will tell you where you're going, but we'll tell you next week how to win it. I don't think Paul was able, I don't know, is Paul able to join us? I don't think so.
Is he still in California?
Might be. Oh, wait. Oh, he doesn't have a signal.
No, he can't get on. Okay, we're going to have to do it ourselves.
Give everyone the best and let them know I had a family reunion and charity event to support for My Buddies Foundation, and that I'm looking forward to seeing everyone on October 12th. Yay!
Exactly.
So let's talk about October 12th, shall we? So we are having a Super Saturday, as you guys know, on October 12th, and that is going to be at the Doubletree Tarrytown,
Hilton?
The Hilton Doubletree Tarrytown, something like that. Here is the link. I'm going to copy and paste the link for you. I got to tell you guys, we go through this every time, and I just don't know. I can see who's ordered tickets, and it makes me very sad. It makes me very sad.
Don't make my wife sad. Get your tickets.
99% of you on this call don't have your tickets. And it's really hard to put together an event, and it's really hard to plan it when you don't know who's going to be there. If you know, leaders are born at these events, period. And we go to every single event, every convention. And if you're going to be a leader in this company, you've got to get to the events. And they will tell you those are the weekly events, those are the quarterly events, and they're the annual and the semi-annual, like Envision. The link is right there. I can't wait to see how many tickets are ordered after this call, but make the decision. And you know what? We could talk to people on here about how they always kick themselves because they didn't have people at these events. And these are like the events that you want to get people to. They're going to get to see a presentation to start the morning off. By the way, we will start exactly at 11 o'clock, so please get there at 10:30 so that we can do meet and greet, because we're starting this presentation. And if you're bringing people, the worst thing that can happen is that they miss the first part of the presentation. So get there on time, pick up your people. What's the saying? If you pick up your people, they will arrive approximately.
They will be picked up, yes.
They'll arrive at approximately the same time as you. So 11 o'clock, we're going to start the presentation. It's going to be product and opportunity, testimonials. And then we will go right into the ASEA convention recap, other things that are going on. You'll get to hear from field leaders, what they learned. It's going to be really exciting, and we're excited. And you know what? Karen Riley always brings tons of goodies. So you guys, some of you got to go to the ASEA store. It was fantastic. We got good stuff. I brought back some stuff to do giveaways, but Karen will be bringing things as well. So hopefully you will be there. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to. Okay.
So you get to do it on that one.
Yeah, it's okay. It's already pinned. It's already. Okay. So we hope that you guys will be joining us. And by the way, when we say if you're within driving distance, you should be here. And I don't know, I can speak for myself. I can speak for Pilar and Joe. I think Pat and Tim. A lot of people on here. Raise your hand. Scott, a lot of you guys. Jenny have gone to Maryland, where we've driven 4 or 5 hours. And we've done it numerous times. So again, if you're within driving range, 4, 5, 6 hours, and you know what? I know Scarlett is flying in. Scarlett's flying in from Georgia. So I don't want to hear any excuses, guys. Get to this event. It will be a game changer for you. Okay. And if you have questions, you can always speak up here. Always. Okay. You know what? Why don't we start off with let's start off with a really good thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
What do we have going on, Terry?
Hey, Scott, are you there? Melissa, are you there?
Yeah, but Scott's not showing his face because he had a long golf weekend.
Right. Sure.
I'm showing my face. I'm showing my face.
There he is. This is never
guys.
This isn't a beauty pageant.
Come on, boss. You can't look bad.
There's the queen. There's the star of the night. There's the
Melissa
star of
Weber.
the week. Go ahead, Scott. Why don't
Scott,
you
tell us
congratulate
something.
her?
Well, terrific news today. Melissa Weber, and I couldn't be happier. I mean, this whole thing started with a quick email to me. We had a conversation, and you are our newest gold executive.
Yeah.
My heart just swells for that, Melissa. It's absolutely
you.
fantastic. And I know early on you went through a lot with detox, and we talked a lot on the phone to get you through it. And you stayed with it, you got through it, and now you're helping so many people. And it just, you don't even know how that makes me feel.
I'm so thankful for
And
you
most of
so
this
much.
you did just with a cell phone, because you didn't
Yeah.
have a laptop,
You
which is
did.
absolutely even more amazing.
And I was helping my family from my bed because I knew it was doing something for me, even though I was detoxing. I was like, you guys, you know, get on it from my bed. But yeah, so
She did. She
amazing.
built this business from her bed, you guys, and she's still healing. But it didn't. She didn't make excuses. She did this, and like Scott said, she did it from her cell phone, and she actually got to buy an iPad because of her EMP, her executive momentum pool earnings. So she got an iPad so she can do business from her iPad. Congratulations, Melissa.
Thank you guys. You
You
guys,
guys-
I have to tell you this little joke. Scott's gonna love this one, but like, of course, I was very deathly ill when I reached out to Scott. I didn't know Scott at the time, but he was the perfect man to reach out to. But it was so funny because I said, well, I'm gonna look on his Facebook page, and if he's in shape and looks good, then I'll ask him. And so I went, and he had that picture of the waterfall and his abs, and I was like, yep, okay, he's good. So I emailed him. It was so funny, but I had actually seen Scott's name in one of the groups, and he was talking about his tick-borne illness, and so then I knew that but that was pretty funny looking back, because I'm like, I need to see what he looks like first. If he's in shape, I'll reach out.
And you weren't judging, you were just observing.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I think I
Yeah.
gotta hide my picture again. I'm blushing. So
Don't hide your picture. You've
You
done
should
a
be
terrific
very proud,
job.
Scott.
Yes.
Amazing work between the two of you.
Great
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
outline. Scott's been there for his team 100%.
Yes, he has. He is amazing, and I wouldn't be where I am without Scott. And I appreciate you and love you. So, and don't
love
get
you
me
too.
crying.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
thank you. Look, I got a terrific team. And I
Yeah.
got some people that sometimes they put me in my place, which is deserved. And it's a wonderful group of people that I'm working with, and I couldn't be prouder or more happy for you, Melissa. And
Thank you.
I look at all the people that are below you that you've helped that are growing as well, and we're building dreams here. We are really just building
Mhm.
dreams. Not only are we getting people their life back, but we're
Mhm.
building dreams. And I just
And I just want to say thank you to everyone on my team, because this isn't just me doing this. This is all of you guys. I could not be doing this without you guys. So, yeah, I'm
They're
very
great.
thankful.
They're great,
Yeah.
and we're all we're in touch with each other all the time,
Yeah.
helping each other out, having conversations. And it's
Yeah.
just, I mean, and it all started with, somebody sharing with me, somebody shared with Foster and Terry's, where it started, and it just
Mhm.
snowballed to now all these people that we're helping out. And it's just, it's great.
Yeah.
That's the only word I can use. It's great.
Amazing.
And
So-
Yeah,
how,
amazing.
when you look at it, she's been sick. She's built this from bed. She's still healing. Next year, she will be walking across the stage as either minimum a gold, I think much higher. But she started this because she was sick and she needed to get better. And things just started happening because she started sharing the product. She didn't keep her mouth shut. She talked to people, and just started. She was in the EMP. She got bronze and silver in the EMP. So way to go, Melissa. Congratulations. We couldn't be more happy for you. And you will see Melissa.
Thank you so much.
She's going to be we're doing a presentation Wednesday night, an opportunity product presentation. And we're going to do a little different. No more PowerPoint. We're going to go back to the basics, as Terry Latham says, Mr. Ambassador. Everybody hold up your finger.
Do it. We're
Hold up
watching,
your
everyone.
finger.
Do it.
And go like this. Push.
Wait a minute. I can't see
It
anybody.
says
Oh,
push
there-
play. He says just push the button. And so you guys are going to see a new, very simple duplicatable presentation, and Melissa will be our testimonial. And she's not going to be just talking about her health story, her product story. She's going to be talking about her opportunity story as well. So it's going to be powerful to show somebody that got in for the product who has moved up to a gold.
Absolutely.
So,
Hey, Melissa, how's gold money? Is it pretty good?
I don't know yet, Dr.
Not
Melvin. I'll let you know.
Okay, let us know. I think you would find it pretty good.
I think she'll be pretty happy with it.
I think so for sure. Very, very excited. We couldn't be happier. Great job, Scott. Great job, Melissa.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'm going to post. Here is the link, you guys, for Wednesday night. So I have everything there. Yes. So invite people. We're doing it at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So a little later, but get your people there. Get them on the presentation, whether their product opportunity is safe for everybody. And I hope that we will fill up that Zoom and block it out.
That's how you become gold.
That's
also.
Right. Yeah.
Just pique their interest and say, come on a Zoom webinar with us. Wednesday, 9 p.m. and let us do all the work.
Exactly.
Let Melissa do all the work. She's qualified. Let her do.
Exactly. How exciting.
Should I be pointing over there?
I'm not sure. We're on two computers. I have no idea. We're looking here and there. All right. So that's this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Next Thursday. So again, what we're going to go back to doing is home presentations. It's really where it's at. And we need people to start stepping up and doing home presentations, and people inviting people and getting them. That's how your business is going to grow, is by inviting people. So next Thursday, October 3rd, we're going to be doing a presentation here in our home at 7. Be here at 7 o'clock. We will be starting at 7:15. And so invite people. Let us know. Of course, space is limited. If you're going to be here, we'd love to have you. And just this is the key. We're going to show you how to do a simple presentation. No more PowerPoints, and I'm excited for that. We have great videos now, and if you guys have seen the new videos that have been released, did you guys all get to see them? The new breakthrough, the opportunity, the production facility. I mean, they really put presentations into these videos. It's a full presentation. You've got your testimonials. It's fantastic. So we hope you'll join us. Those videos, you can find them at ASEA Global. On YouTube at ASEA Global. You can also, let's talk about the micro app. Foster.
The micro app.
What's the name of the micro app?
ASEAshare.com.
ASEA Share. This is the micro app. You guys know that? Right. Oh, where'd it go?
It says Seashore.
Oh, it's Seashore. Well, of course. Forget the Seashore, you guys. Let's just cross that one off there. I'm going to take you guys to it. Give me a second here. Let me get rid of that.
Yeah, who wants to see a flyer for October 12th? Who wants to see that?
No, we don't want to see that. By the way, all of the flyers are on ASEA Trek Central. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. It's not. ASEA Trek Central, you can find the links, the times, the dates, all of those things. I did make a little flyer, but it's not printable. I didn't have Scott LaValle talent there, so maybe he'll make
He was busy making golds.
Maybe he'll make us a real flyer. Let me see here. Where is the new?
I already have it made, Terry. I can send it to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just do share on here. And here's, okay, so guys, can you see this on mine? Yes. This is the new micro app. And if you haven't seen it, it's fantastic. Foster, do you want to just tell a little bit about what the micro app is about?
Yeah, so the micro app is essentially anything that you could want to use to make a presentation to anyone. You can send this to them. And if you know that they're interested in health, tell them just go here, click health. And then they can look at our 3 different lines. They can look at the compensation plan. They can look at the products. They can look at anything on that one site. So everything is in one place. So it's awesome. It's great. Going to Starbucks, sitting down with an iPad, maybe one that you've gotten with your executive momentum pool dollars, who knows? But you can sit there and everything is in one place. You don't have to search for it at all anymore. They are really getting past the speed dumps and just It's a pleasure watching how it is they're putting things together now.
Absolutely. So wait, let me cancel that. And let me get back to.
Just one thing on that one. Under lifestyle, they're still working on some glitches there. Apparently the sound is not working on the 3 videos there.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they're constant. Remember, guys, they are constantly, they're working on things. We have the ASEA Connect. Do you guys all know about the ASEA Connect?
Who uses ASEA Connect every day?
Are you guys using it? Fantastic. It's on your phone. It's your ASEA Connect app, and it's right here on my phone. Whoa, can we see it?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, but it's
Trust
on
her,
there.
it's right there.
ASEA Connect. You click on it, and it's a full. Again, you have everything: videos, your contacts. It is a way to just do business from your cell phone. Sorry, Melissa, they didn't have this months ago. The past year, but it's, again, fantastic. Another way to build your business. They're really trying to make things easy for us. What I wanted to know, when we were talking about convention, there was a couple of our people that I reached out to, and if I asked them if they wanted to share what they took away from ASEA, their favorite thing, or what they learned. So any of those people that I reached out to, speak up if you would like. Tell us.
Even if you wouldn't like to speak up.
Hi, this is Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Is this Pat from Pat and Tim?
That's Pat and Tim. Yeah, sorry, I should have said that.
But what'd you think of that? What did you think of that convention?
We love the convention. We truly love the convention. You learn so much. There's so much to learn that you can't really say. But what I want to say is the thing that stood out to me was I'm so proud to be part of this company. And I can't wait till like this week when I can start paying monthly payments to the ASEA Advancing Life Foundation, because you know what? This is a company that puts their money where their mouth is, and this is a company that truly believes in helping people. And it's the only one I've ever found that truly, really believes that. And that's part of the reason why we're here.
Awesome. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up, Pat. The ASEA Advancing Life Foundation is just phenomenal. And I don't understand why more people don't just have it as their auto ship. Like, we have it set up as an auto ship, and it just comes out. We don't see it. It just comes out of our I don't know if it's weekly or bi-weekly. I don't know.
Comes out once a month.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's our auto ship, and it just pays towards the Advancing Life Foundation. And they really do. So we're done with Ecuador. We found that, and they're still, of course, putting money. They're still helping the vocational schools opening, and it's just fantastic what's going on. But now we've moved into, of course, we're still doing OUR, but now they've moved into Cambodia. And as you guys can see, what's been going on in Cambodia, they have no water. These children are drinking their bathwater. Their animals are pooping and eating from it, and it's just poison, and everybody's sick. They have no drinking water. So ASEA, as Pat said, has stepped in, and that's our new mission, is to help Cambodia to have drinking water. And it's exciting when you see what we've already done, and the people, the mothers with big smiles on their faces because their children aren't dying from the water. So, and we are really excited. We're going to Cambodia.
Why are you excited?
We're going
to Cambodia.
So we're going to go help the Advancing Life expedition, and we're just couldn't be more thrilled. So thanks, Pat. I'm glad you brought that up.
Thank you so much. And by the way, Pat, how much money did we put together for Advancing Life when we were at convention?
Pretty sure it was close to $300,000.
That's a company you want to be a part of.
That's right.
It was they asked to raise $150,000 at convention, and ASEA would match it. And sure enough, they did it. So $300,000 went to it.
If I may?
You may.
Tim, you may.
Okay. I find convention truly inspirational on many different levels. I mean, just rubbing elbows with these leaders like yourself and all these the big leaders, and the people came there and they're sharing their stories. A lot of those stories were very inspirational. The team dinner was great. I loved the presentation and the information. The training, we always learn new stuff at the training. I love Mal Stewart, for example. I've already downloaded all his books. I've already started listening to the books he gave us. One of the things I came away with is that we're refining and defining and refining our personal goals and our my business goals. I mean, I want to be walking across that stage. I mean, we talked about that the other night. I want to be walking with Pat across that stage, and Ascent, that is definitely on our inner radar rings, and I can't wait for that.
Where's Ascent going? Where's Ascent going, Tim? Tell us.
Croatia.
That's right.
That's our favorite country, right, Pilar?
Oh, it's going to be.
It's our favorite event. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then the other thing, I mean, you talked about it before, the micro tools and the Connect and stuff. You know, this company listens, and they're always developing stuff to help us be successful. That is truly one of their goals. They want us to be successful, and it always comes out in the convention. They really did a great job with all that. So they really listen to us. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Thanks,
Okay.
Pat and
Thanks so much,
Tim.
Pat and Tim.
Thank
Really appreciate it.
you. Yes, and we'll talk about Mal Sword as well, because I learned a lot, and I got to spend about 20 minutes with just him, and I learned so much. So yes. So who's next?
Marco
I'll
looks
do
like
it.
she needs to talk.
I'll go.
Pat,
Oh.
Pilar's going. Mommy's going.
Mommy's going. Okay. So my biggest thing, I think my biggest takeaway is that, like, I felt like there was like a funnel. Like, we have had, you know, first in the beginning, we were around when they didn't have many tools, right? And then there were so many, right, that like you just didn't know where to go. And like, how many times do we get, should I send this, or where should I do this? But I feel like everything they're doing with the app, with the micro app, kind of funneling everything down, putting it all together where it makes sense. It's very, very simple for anyone to build a business with right from their phone. Loved that part. It was kind of a wake-up call with Terry Latham, because, you know, he sat with you guys. And, you know, this thing with the press play is huge, because he said that you have to allow your audience to picture themselves doing what you're doing. So when you're doing these, you know, extravagant PowerPoint presentations, because we do have very impressive products, and, you know, we have an impressive company. So of course we have impressive displays of how we talk to people. It's the audience cannot picture themselves doing what some of us can do. And so what ends up happening is you're really cutting them off right off the bat. And it was such a profound, I was sitting actually next to Terry and Foster, but Foster, I think I elbowed you, and I was like, that hit me like a lightning bolt. Like, it just really got me. And then I loved how the company is going to be doing their own R&D. You really got a certainty from Tyler this time that I don't think we've ever gotten before. Not that he wasn't certain before, I'm not saying that, but it was kind of like, we're doing this. All right, jump on board now, because this is happening, and we're there. It's like someone ticked him off this year, and then this is it now. He's like, gloves are off. And I love that, because I just think that, you know, when you're at the helm of this, what you project, your people are going to do. But it was kind of like, all right, this is what we're doing. It was there. And so that's what my biggest takeaways, if I said 3 of them were. Joe?
Awesome.
Joe must have takeaways.
Yeah, I guess.
He loves me.
I love my wife and my son. But I would say, like, I was thinking the same thing as like what Pilar was saying. Tyler really just kind of decided at that point, and made everybody else pretty much follow along, that we're going in really, really, really strong places. And he actually said on stage, I've never given a number as far as what I want this company to actually hit in terms of money, but he actually threw a number out there, which was shocking, you know. And, you know, for those of us that have been around it for a while, we've also seen that the people in corporate and the corporate leaders are amazing, wonderful, wonderful people. They really are just incredible. But the fact that the company's grown as much as it has, and with all the different things that are going on around the world, they've never lost that as far as knowing who their people are, and really trying to make sure that the people in the field are the priority. And they really reinforced it this time. And I think that, you know, for everybody that's new, just know that, like, we've been around it for a long time. They are amazing people. It's an amazing company, and you're in the right place no matter what. And you'll find your place somehow, but you're in the right place. And, you know, we've really reinforced that over the last few days. So it's been really, really cool.
Little Elvis there is putting in his.
Nicholas was adding into it if you didn't hear him.
Yes. You know what? Thanks, guys. And I'm going to just jump on with what you guys were talking about, because Tyler Norton, in the beginning, Tyler was very much product and culture. He really was not into the network marketing piece of this. And I talked to him when I was talking to Mal, and I told him that. I said, he's really not, he was not opportunity. He couldn't believe that. Tyler Norton is now opportunity, period. He said people will get in for the products, they'll stay for the culture, but obviously the opportunity is where we're going. And the number that he said, he says we're going to be a $500 million company by 2025, and we're going to be in the top 30 DSA, which is the Direct Selling Association. That's a pretty big commitment to make. And he said minimum 2025. So we're no longer, as he said too, we're no longer pre-momentum. We are now early momentum. And that's exciting. And we really, again, we're going to really start talking about the opportunity. But thanks, Joe and Pilar. I don't want to take over here. But who else would like to talk?
Marco was just about to talk before Pilar beat him to the buzzer.
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
Good. If you just talk a little louder, Marco, we can't really hear you.
That's pretty surprising. I'm Italian, so I should be.
Okay, we understand. No, that's awesome. Thank you. Go ahead.
This convention was pretty interesting. It was a lot different from other conventions, I have to say, because this convention, I think, like most people have been talking about, really was a focus on tools, like they had mentioned. They were going to be focusing in on that. And I think one of the best parts was that they have so many videos produced that you can individually send to people. I mean, the stories themselves, I think, are really important, because a lot of people that I've spoken with, they're like, oh, kind of want to know a testimony here, a testimony there. And you can send them individual ones that you think would best suit them. And I think that's pretty cool. And there's going to be a whole rollout more of those stories, which is pretty amazing from the company itself. So I think that was a pretty big thing for me. I also like the fact that they are making that shift into technology. I really personally, I've been waiting for an app for a very long time. And it's nice that it's come into play now, and now they're refining it, and eventually it's going to be added onto it and stuff. But I think it's really important, especially with new people who are coming in, because it just creates, like Pilar said, that channel, that funnel, whatever it is, to just say, okay, this is what's going on. This is what you got to do. Simple as that. And nobody has any excuses anymore, right? So that's I think kind of what makes and breaks made this convention, more or less. And then it's just cool to be able to see the new products being added, as well as the opportunities that you're able to pursue in different countries, because obviously the company's moving forward and opening new markets for other people to really blast off into. So realistically, we have such an opportunity, because there's so many people. There's so many people. And I think they emphasize that there's so many people in the world that we can still talk to. And now we have more tools to do that, but in a more efficient way. That's basically.
Okay.
That's
awesome.
And you know what?
Glad you were there. Was it important that you were there, Marco?
Yeah.
Marco's always there. He's always there. So, by the way, guys, make sure that we have patience. Like Marco's talking about the app, and I forget, Peter, I think it was talking about that there's no sound. Remember, when you're in a company in the beginning, we have speed bumps. And you ask anybody that's been in, we had 2 videos in the beginning, then we had 1,000 videos and nothing made sense. We've gone through 3 different platforms. You have to think and be patient and understand that we're growing, and we are growing fast. So customer support, I know I spoke to Sandy. She said we've had 60 people in the queue. It's been crazy. They had 3 new customer associates starting, customer support reps starting this week. I think it's 4 next week. They have 6 more in the queue. So they're They are bringing people on as fast as they can to keep up, but please, the callback system, as Sandy said, does work. It may not always be convenient for you, but it does work, so use the callback. And again, if for some reason you're on our team or who's ever your diamond upline, if there's an emergency, you need to backdate, you need to do something and it needs to be done and you can't get through, call your diamond upline and, you know, text and say, hey, I need some help, because that's what we can help you with. We do have access to the diamond support line. So please, if it's something that has to be done that day, and you know, you're not getting through, let us know. And
Reach out to your
help you.
diamond.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's
Thank
see.
you,
And
Scott.
just-
Yes, the callback works great.
Yes. So just have patience with that. They're working on things and we are building so quickly. Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem with this growing so fast, is the phone system is having trouble keeping up with the hundreds of thousands of people coming on board. It's a very exciting time.
It is, exactly. Anybody else that was there that wants to?
Yep, this is Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. What did
Hi.
you do today?
I love convention. I love seeing everybody, meeting a lot of new people, walking down the hall and running into Jerem Webb or Justin and stopping them and talking to them, taking a picture with them. I think that's just incredible with a company as large as ours, that they make themselves accessible to everybody and they stop and talk. They don't care. So I think that's great. I love all the new information that we got. I love the breakout sessions that you get to pick and choose what you want to go and learn about or not learn about. And two major highlights. Meeting Pilar and Joe's baby was amazing.
That's everybody's top highlight.
Getting to hold him was awesome. And nobody throws a closing party like ASEA. You have to be there to go to the closing party. I don't know where
My feet still hurt.
Yeah, mine too. I don't know where they get these incredible bands from, but they get every year. They just get better and better and better. You got to be there. You just got to be there.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks
so much,
guys,
Lynn.
Make the commitment. Get your ticket to convention. There's no, yes, we'll be right with Lynn also in just a sec. Guys, you have to be at convention. That's all I can say. You know what? If you're really in this business, you're going to make it happen. You'll buy your ticket today. You'll figure out your airfare throughout the year. You're going to make enough money to pay for your trip to convention. Do it. Make the commitment, because if you don't make the commitment now, then you're just going, then it's maybe. And maybes and ifs and all tries don't count in network marketing. It just means no. So if you're really in it, just buy your convention ticket and make the commitment. We'll be there and it will change.
Right. And by the way, it always starts with the October 12th Tarrytown event.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And by the way, there's going to be a lot of people I know from other teams that are coming, and some of them have already bought tickets. So don't be surprised, just like the Team Reactive dinner, if it sells out, sorry. You know what? Here in New York, people wait till the last day, and it's a shame, because if we're sold out, we're sold out. And I have so many people are saying that they're coming from other teams. And I would hate for our team to miss out on it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Lynn
Osmer.
Lynn, who's always at convention with her husband, tell us what you thought of convention.
Well, of course, it was wonderful. And Lynn kind of stole my thunder about meeting people. But I thought Annalise Glitterman was wonderful, and about the way that all the electronics is going to damage our cells. So all the vitamins we need. So that was really great. And then I loved meeting other people from other countries. We made great friends with people from Australia, and we had a wonderful time. It was really, really good.
Awesome.
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Can I say something really quick about Lynn Osmers, who built her
Sure.
business while she was at convention, may I say? We did work. I was not there, but Lynn and I worked, and she enrolled an associate and a customer while she was in Vegas.
Of course she did.
I saw quite a few from our team. Thank you. Thanks, Lynn. And yes, thanks,
Congratulations,
Jenny.
Lynn, and thank you, Jenny, for helping.
How many had wins from convention, signed up somebody?
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's
I
fun
know,
watching
a lot
them
of
every
people.
day on our Genie report.
Yeah, it is. Boy, our Genie report's just been banging, man. I just keep getting, boom, this one enrolled, this one enrolled, this one. very exciting time. So thanks, Lynn Osmer. Does anybody else? We don't want to steal anybody's thunder. I know we have a long call here, but we wanted to hear really about convention. And you know what? We do have the new Omega.
We do.
Doc, talk a little bit about the new Omega.
Okay.
It's cool. By the way, we can make medical claims with it too.
We can make medical claims.
Finally.
In case by some chance you don't want heart disease or high blood pressure, take your Omega. So this Omega is really, really awesome. It's a triglyceride form, which is the better form. It's from wild-caught Alaskan pollock. It's an amazing source. It's exactly the blend that we want in ourselves. They process it so quickly that it doesn't really get a chance to oxidize. Then they throw in this.
Well, wait. What does the oxidation do that everybody would understand?
Well, let's say you're on this webinar and you've taken Omegas before, and then you burp up that fish flavor. They call it fish burp in the trade. Okay, so that's because your Omega has started to oxidize and it starts to get rancid. So the longer the fish goes before getting processed, or when it's in the capsule, if it doesn't have something that's an antioxidant, it's going to oxidize, go rancid, and it's going to taste like fish and give you fish burp. ASEA, there's no fish burp, nothing, because it's so fresh, and they put in astaxanthin, which is a very powerful antioxidant, and it keeps your fish burp from happening. And I can tell you that I've been putting it in my protein shakes. So I cut it open and I squirt it in, and it is pomegranate red.
Be careful, it stains.
Because there's pomegranate in there. They did a beautiful, beautiful blend, exactly what we need. The Omegas with the 5s and the 7s, a beautiful blend. The best source of the Omegas is from the food source that the fish eat, and that needs to be algae. And so that's what it is that we're getting. We're getting from an area where it's got maritime certification for cleanliness. So you know you're getting clean, Alaskan, USA pollock that's fresh. You throw in the other stuff to keep it fresh. You make it quickly, and you have a no fish burp powerful Omega. It's an amazing blend.
That helps heart disease and
so many things.
Lower blood
You want all
pressure.
the list? Right. Supports skin health, anti-aging, muscle endurance, muscle recovery, eye health. HDL levels in the blood increase. Healthy skin barrier. By the way, the skin is just a barrier. It's an organ, but it protects your organs from the outside. You need a good skin barrier. That's what we have Renew Advance. A robust supplement. It is just the best one that I've ever seen. I asked a molecular biologist what he thought, and he said an amazing, brilliant blend.
Absolutely. Of course, ASEA always makes the best.
Always the best.
And, by the way, thanks, Foster, they are going to be coming out with new products that they talked about, new redox products. Well, they said it at convention. They said, so as Pilar said, that we're going to have our own research and development facility, which we already do now. Some of the top PhDs, doctors, scientists will be there, and they are making new redox products. And
Here
we
we go.
will do new cellular products as well. So products that enhance our redox products. So they're going to continue to give us new products. We are the global leaders in redox cellular health. Period. There is nobody that can do what our products can, and they're going to continue to do that, and that's exciting.
And one of the nicest parts for some people is that besides what Pilar mentioned, which is the increase in the R&D and the scientists, is we are going to begin to publish.
Yay!
Right. So one of the reasons we haven't published is the people that want to see published materials, they're typically not network marketers. They're not going to build your business. So we've decided so far not to publish because it just wasn't really going to grow the business. But now that we're going to be a serious contender in the global markets, we are going to start to publish.
And that's
going to be very exciting.
Yeah, and that makes a big difference to a lot of people. You'll hear, do you have published, or, are they published? Are they published? Our studies are publishable, all of them. The papers are done. They just they decided not to publish them, but now they're going to, which is going to, will make a big difference for the medical community. And that's why I love the new ASEA Global, the new video. It has so many doctors, so many PhDs, that you know what, if a doctor after watching that video says that they're not interested, bye-bye, because you are really stupid. I'm just saying. Wow. I am. If they watch that video and they say no, they're really stupid. I'll say it the second time.
Wow. Okay, awesome. I feel better now.
Who agrees with me? Sure.
Everybody does. Just don't raise your hand. We're recording this.
Who cares?
Exactly.
It's the truth. Okay. If there's anybody else that wants to talk, go ahead while I just look at what we're doing here.
Okay, and so Terry mentioned that we're going to be doing an in-home presentation next Thursday. And so that's going to be at our home. You need to RSVP, and we have another requirement. What's the requirement?
Bring somebody.
You have to bring a guest. Exactly. You want to be here? Bring a guest.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's going to be too crowded. Right. So we want to be totally crowded with guests and new people who want to see what's going on here.
Absolutely.
And if you want to do your own in-home, hit the button.
That's it, yeah. Doing your own in-home.
Terry Latham had a great statement. He said he can stand in front of a room and say, so, would you like to watch a 45-minute PowerPoint or an 18-minute video? It's up to you.
There you go.
And guess what they said?
No,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So
we're going to be doing videos.
What you've been doing here. Okay, where I'm at here. Give me just a second. We're wrapping things up. Just looking. We have some new audios. Right now we're making them. Already 2 are done, making the 3rd one, and it's going to be for preferred customer, retail customer, and associate, how to sign up. So you can just give somebody this audio. We'll be putting a video to it. It's being made. And then you can just send somebody, send them this little link that'll teach them how. So if you can't be there with them to sign them up, which we always recommend, they will know exactly what to do. So
how about that for a project?
Yeah.
So we wrote it, we recorded it, and we have one of our dear team members is going to make it a video. And so you can just send people a video. And where will that be available, Terry, when we have them in the next couple of days?
No,
exactly. We don't know where they're going to be.
I'm kidding. We'll put it in the ASEA Track Central, and we'll let you guys know.
Okay. You're going to like them.
Going forward, the number that we've been using, this Zoom number, is, I had made it for our team call, but I'm going to go back to our personal meeting number. So here it is going forward. Let's see here. Give me a second. Let's hopefully that works. Okay. That's the Zoom. So that is our personal ID number. So if we say just jump on our Zoom, that is it. This is going to be Mondays going forward. It will be that number. Of course, I will post it on ASEA Trek. It'll go out in the email. But just know, put it in your phone, because that is our personal ID number that we will be using for meetings, not webinars. So Wednesday, we won't be using it for a webinar. Okay.
Thank you, Melissa, for saying the video is so bomb. I don't know. You'll see. Maybe you know. Maybe you won't like it. Or maybe you'll love it. It's Terry's sweet melodic voice.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's funny. You're hilarious. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. Let me go back. I think, by the way, anybody have any wins? You know what I do want to say? Here we go. The past couple of weeks, because we haven't been here, we've had so many great things going on. I do want to say Diane, Health in Your Hands, congratulations. She went from Director to 300 to Director 700. Yay, she's under Melissa. Jenny Contreras went from Associate to Director. Congratulations. Armida Maria Arzola Diaz went from Director 300 to Director 700.
She's moving in Colombia.
Yep. And William Madrano Ruiz went from Associate to Director. Congratulations. Have you had a win the past couple of weeks, whether with your team, with yourself? Please, this call is for you. Talk about if you've had a win. What was your win? You know, enrolling people. Did you enroll a couple of people? Did you new team members? Don't be afraid to share your wins.
You're welcome, Diane. You know what? I'm going to share my loss if that's okay.
Congratulations, Diane. She's been doing a great job. She and Angie, enrolling. So way to go, you guys. And that's what helps. Guess who that helps? That helped Melissa to get to gold. So great job, guys. It's all about teamwork, right? It's all about teamwork.
I had a loss. I didn't win my fast forward. I only enrolled 3 with 650 points, and I didn't make it. Should I quit? Nah, just start another one.
Yes, and again, we're going to be teaching. We're going to start a 90-day challenge. I have David Silverman and Debbie Wetzler's their 90-day surge. I'm going to be speaking with Debbie. She's going to share all of her stuff with me, and we will put it out. Literally, where's it going with this one?
Debbie Wetzler, 90-day challenge.
Yeah.
Literally.
You have to do, in order to be in the 90-day, as they're calling it, a surge, you have to commit to do either, if you're the A team, you have to do a presentation once a week at your home. And if you want to be in the B team, you have to do a presentation once a month. You have to commit to. So keep that in mind. We're also looking at the Power of 5. We're doing that Sue Brenchley and Paul Tyra. That is supposed to start October 1st, but in the meantime, John Maxwell, The Power of 5. What a fantastic
phenomenal book.
Every single new network marketer and every old network marketer should read this book. Please get this book, and we'll talk about it next week. But it just has some great takeaways. Foster and I are going to be teaching on the Charge Up Call this Friday, on this right here. So jump on the Charge Up Call with us, but get the book, read it. It's such a tiny book, and I'm just, as you can see, I'm just marking pages. It's just phenomenal. All right.
Less than 100 pages for those of you who get scared.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you look at what Mal said, Mal Sword, who I think she rose to ambassador so quickly, like literally within 2 years. He said that if you're not reading the books every day or listening to the audios, you're not gonna make it in this business. He just said you're not. And he said, that his demons chase him every day. We all have demons that are chasing us. I'm one. We all have demons. And he says if he doesn't listen to his audibles every day, his demons catch up with him. So that's something to be said. And he said to me when I talked to him, because he leads with the opportunity, always the opportunity. He and Terry Latham. I mean, it's about and Dan Doyle. They're all the fastest growing, and they lead with the opportunity. And Mal said, hey, Terry, he goes, if you lead with the opportunity, he goes, you're gonna get business people. And people assume that Mal doesn't get no's. Mal gets more no's than any of us multiplied by 100 because he talks to more people. He said, but if I get a no of the opportunity, he goes, then that's my chance to offer the product to them. He said, but if I offer them, if they take the opportunity, he goes, I have somebody that's now going to help thousands of people. He said, I can help so many more people with their health and with their finances by offering the opportunity. And to me, a lot of us who were like, oh my gosh, it like lifts this weight off of us. Can you imagine just looking for business partners? Can you imagine just looking for people that want to make some extra money by helping people? You don't have to talk about redox signaling. Now, of course, Mal said, I don't offer the opportunity to somebody that's sick. With Melissa, I wouldn't have offered the opportunity to her, but look what happened. She got better and she's doing the opportunity. But think about that. This is what you really should think about this week, is leading with the opportunity. It will change everything. It'll take your fear away, and you're just looking for business partners, and who doesn't want to make extra money? So keep that in mind. We're going to be talking more about that, but we're going to keep it simple. Look for the opportunity and watch. And this is something else that Mal said. He said, if you sign up somebody that is for the product, he said, it's addition. He goes, you have a customer. Basically, if you get somebody with the product, they're a customer. He said, if you get somebody in with the opportunity, it's multiplication. And he said, this business needs to grow fast. The slower it goes, the less your chances are of building a great organization. It needs to build quickly, and that needs to be through the opportunity. So mindset, shift it, read the book, and we'll discuss more of that
Exactly.
next week.
Mal's
Okay.
best quote is, people move product. Product doesn't move people.
And I like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Go find people.
Let's see if there's any notes. Diane, amazing, congratulations for the team. Just looking at the notes, anything?
We're all good.
We're all good. Does anybody have anything that they want to talk about? They want to talk about Lynn or whatever. Any questions? Because this has been a long one, but we had a lot to catch up on, and we've got a lot more too that we will be talking about. That's the Power of Five next week, the P5 Nation, again, the opportunity, the trips to win. We'll talk about all of that next week.
And October 12th, Tarrytown, Doubletree Hilton.
Okay, I can't wait
Book
to
it,
see
Eventbrite.
all of you because I know who's on here and I know who hasn't bought the ticket.
I hear my phone
By the
dinging.
way,
I'm sure that's happening.
Remember, guests are free. You don't have to register them. Just for associates, it's $15. So there you go.
Guests, free. Bring them,
Free.
10 each.
Bring them. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Again, congratulations to the winners here.
Absolutely. Thank you all for being at convention.
Yes. And we'll see you later.
Absolutely. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Just like Foster said, we should all start fast forwards.
Thank you, Peter. Yes, start a fast forward, guys.